Tonight we'll give you details about the man who was arrested in connection with the Colorado Walmart shooting.
And we'll update you on an overnight shooting in downtown Seattle.
And we'll tell you who won the World Series. Murrow 8 News starts now.
From Studio B on the campus of Washington State University, this is Pullman's only nightly newscast. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Alfredo Llanos.
And I'm Majestic Storm. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
The Houston Astros are World Series champions in what is already being considered one of the best fall classics of all time. The Astros defeated the Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 7 last night to win the series 4-3. Houston scored 5 runs in the first 2 innings and never looked back, winning the game by a final score of 5-1.
Sanchez success. Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
George Springer is a World Series MVP after hitting 5 home runs with 7 RBIs over the course of the series. This World Series broke the record for most home runs with a total of 25 hits between the two teams. The end of the baseball season means that the end of the warm temperatures here in the Palouse. Here's Shannon for your daily forecast.
Hey Freddie and Majestic, so we certainly are feeling it cool down and it almost feels like winter has come, but not just yet. Today we had showers with highs in the high 40s, and tonight it won't get quite to freezing, but it'll be in the 30s. Going over to tomorrow, we'll see a lot of the same, but there should be showers and potential of snow being mixed in. So if anyone in your family is coming over for Dad's Weekend here at WSU down from Spokane or from the west side, tell them to buckle up and be safe because that could definitely be a hazard. And in the evening, we'll be not quite to the freezing temperatures yet, but it'll still be very chilly. Later in our newscast, I'll show you what it's looking around the rest of the state and give you your 5-day forecast looking into the Dad's Weekend. Back to you guys at the desk.
Pullman police arrested a WSU student for grabbing a woman's crotch at Stubby Field's bar on Halloween night. The woman immediately responded by hitting the man Ahmed Youssef Ali Benzahal, then hit the woman in the back of the head. Benzahal was released after being cited by Pullman police. He faces charges of assault in the 4th degree. Cougs are going global and they're competing against each other to do it. Jasmine Darachi explains how Washington State are creating solutions to global inequality.
The Global Case Competition, presented by the Office of International Programs, brings students together to create an innovative solution to an issue currently impacting a global community. This year, students must present a solution to digital inequality in Tanzania.
So how do they incorporate that in 2 weeks to come up with a winning solution? So it's very fast, very immediate. They have to hit the ground running. They have to realize what strengths they have in their small teams and then put that to use. So I think that that is real preparation. Plus, they learn about the world around them.
A huge emphasis on diversity is placed on the competition, with each team combining 2 undergraduate students, 2 graduate students, both international and domestic students, and representation from at least 2 Washington State University colleges and campuses.
5 teams presented, but only 1 team got the chance to go to Tanzania, and we found out who that was here tonight in the Q Atrium.
The winners of Wednesday's competition, Sarah, Danica, Kristen, and Parth, focused on education to bridge the digital divide between Tanzania and more developed countries.
Our goal for the project was really to craft a solution that would come alongside Tanzania and help them fulfill their own vision for ICT and ending digital inequality. So that was our goal, was to really incorporate Tanzania's own goals.
The team will head to Tanzania next year, where they will present their global case solution to a local community. The top 3 teams also receive scholarships that will be divided among team members. Jasmine Darachi, Murrow News 8.
60 students, all from Washington, enrolled in the first class of the Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine in Spokane. Founded in 2015, the Department of the Medical College include nutrition and exercise physiology and speech and hearing science, among others. The degrees offered include Doctor of Medicine, as well as bachelor's and master's degrees in other areas of medicine. While students celebrate their enrollment to the new WSU Medical School, another group of students celebrate the lives of their loved ones. Elizabeth Medina explains how a cultural holiday brought the community together.
Candles and photos fill the altar as community members come together to celebrate the Day of the Dead, culturally known as Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead hit closer to home for Rafael after his mother passed away in 2012. As the night progresses, people continue to celebrate their loved ones in a positive way through various activities that portray the Latin culture. The Day of the Dead has been celebrated for 3,000 years and is known for its festive colors, marigolds, and beautifully decorated skulls. This year, community members had the opportunity to share their beloved memories about their loved ones who have passed.
I remember my mom. Her name was she passed away when I was a freshman in high school, and because of ovarian cancer.
Although she felt nervous, Henna felt the experience was very rewarding.
I felt validated in my feelings.
People celebrated the lives of their loved ones as they decorated miniature skulls and danced to rhythmic Mexican music. Elizabeth Medina, Murrow News 8.
After the break, we'll give you details about the shooting overnight in Seattle.
And the man in connection with the Colorado Walmart shooting is in custody.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Dad's home.
Yeah. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
A man suspected of fatally shooting 3 people inside a Colorado Walmart is in custody. Police found him 5 miles from the store after a brief car chase. Witnesses say the man walked in, opened fire, and fled the store late last night. He targeted people near the checkout area of the store. All of those who were shot are Denver residents. Police are still unsure of the shooter's motive. Court documents show that the shooter had a history of arrests and financial problems. 2 people are dead, and another was injured after a shooting in Seattle early this morning. 2 victims died at the scene, while the 3rd victim with a gunshot wound was taken to Harborview Medical Center. Witnesses say there were 2 groups of people who were arguing before the shots were fired. Detectives are still working to identify a suspect.
House Republicans revealed a tax cut plan that would reduce the corporate rate and lower the personal taxes of some Americans. The proposal would add $1.5 trillion to the nation's debt over the next decade as President Donald Trump seeks to make the first tax revamp in almost 30 years. The Republicans seek to score a political win ahead of the midterm elections next week. President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, remains on house arrest at least through the weekend. This morning, Manafort's lawyer asked the judge to remove the GPS monitoring, but the judge declined the request, saying she wanted more information. The judge told lawyers on each side to limit their statements to the courtroom and to not discuss the case publicly. The Russian hackers who disrupted the U.S. presidential election focused on more than Hillary Clinton's campaign. The hackers targeted Russia's opposing figures, U.S. defense contractors, and thousands of others. The digital list obtained by the Associated Press reveals operations that stretch back years and also provide evidence that links the hackers to the Russian government.
When we come back, our weatherwoman Shannon Hecht will let us know if the temperatures will be chilly over the weekend.
Let's hope the weather stays nice for Cougar Saturday football.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
No more pencils, no more books.
No more
teachers, dirty looks. School's out for summer.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org because great things happen when we live united.
It was certainly cold walking uphill to class this morning.
You know, it was the first day that I actually had to wear my puffy coat. Here's Shannon with the 5-day forecast.
Hey guys, we all certainly had to wear our raincoats today because across all of Washington, it's just raining everywhere. Over in the west side, we're seeing the 50s to 40s, so a little bit warmer over there. In the middle part of the state, Wenatchee and Yakima, always warmer than everyone else, 50 and 58, with lows getting into like the freezing temperatures. So it's certainly starting to chill as soon as the sun goes down. Here in Spokane and Pullman, we're seeing those showers. As we walked to class, we all got a little bit wet, and that will be sticking around. Going into our 5-day forecast, we'll see on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we see those little snowflakes. So Saturday for the dads Cougar football, you need to wear your gloves, hats, extra coats, anything you can do, because we will be seeing some snow showers mixed in with rain. Sunday, there's a weather advisory. Up to 3 inches of snow can accumulate, so be careful as you head out from this weekend. That's all I got for you guys. Back to the desk.
When we come back, we'll tell you about the discovery of a chamber in the Egyptian pyramids.
It's the first new discovery in the pyramids this century.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course.
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Scientists found a chamber hidden inside of Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza, but still don't know its purpose. All we know right now is that it's the first discovery in the Great Pyramid since the 19th century, and it's a tomb of parafoca advancements in the laser and drone technologies, and are allowing scientists to structure through an examination called muography.
Meanwhile, 9,000 kilometers away from Egypt, primatologists discovered a new species of orangutan in Indonesia. But even though the new species was just discovered, they are already almost extinct. There are only 800 orangutans left of the Putapalinazes species, and with regarding to the animal population, 800 isn't a very large number.
President Trump and Republican senators agreed today, delaying the decision of the fate of some 800,000 illegal immigrants earlier this year. President Trump announced that he was putting an end to the Dreamer program, which protected those immigrants from deportation. Democrats have indicated that they are using their year-end legislation bill vote to force action on the Dreamer issue.
Thank you for watching. Join us every weeknight at 7 and 10 p.m. for Pullman's only nightly newscast.
Have a great night, and don't forget to follow Murrow News 8 on Facebook and Twitter. Good night, Pullman.